Hey y'all, welcome to the homestead. So, next project we gotta get going is getting a milk station set up. We got the shelter here, got a feed trough for her, and we're gonna try and set up a station with a headlock and a squeeze bar that we can get her trained up, because she's never been milked before until about 5 minutes ago, when I was actually able to pet her and brush her, and she actually let me get down there, touch her teats, and I was able to express some milk out. Pretty happy about that. And then all of a sudden she realized what was going on and tried to kick me. So, it's a learning process. So I'm going to try and take this area and make a milk station, kind of like you see right here. And I'm going to just wing it. I'm going to kind of put it together as I go and see how it goes. Are you happy Daddy's home?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to, I've got an idea of how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to kind of put it together in pieces with no real plans. We're going to kind of measure, cut, and see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be something good. And there's Patch in the background and Strawberry. They just wonder if we're going to feed her. Morning. Ran out of light last night. Had to run to the hardware store, get some feed and a couple bits of a couple bolts for this project. And when we got back, it was just too dark to continue. And so we're going to day 2. So we'll get this mocked up and hopefully finished up, and we'll give it a try. Okay, so I got the bolts in. I think I need to get 4-inch bolts. I went with 3.5, which is enough to go through 2 2x4s, but doesn't give a lot of bite on the end. I want to use Nylock bolts or Nylock nuts on the ends to help keep them in place, and it'll make this move smoother because more of the shoulder, the unthreaded part, will be through the wood. It'll have something to slide on. That's what I want to do. I want to swap those out. The other thing is my original plan for the blocks. I was gonna put just some angle iron in here so that we could just put a block in between so it's in place. It prevents this from opening back up. Problem is, you need 2 of those for the block to stay in, and they won't open because the angle irons are there. So I didn't think that one through. Plan B is to just get a small hinge, put a block up on this piece here so that when it's open, it's up like this, and then it can slide into place and prevent that from opening up. That's the plan. But otherwise, the rest of it's done. I'm hoping this is enough neck space, and I'm hoping that is enough for her to get her head in, which I think it is. If I looked at everything correctly yesterday, that should be. And then obviously the big thing is, once her head is in there, is that enough to prevent her from pulling it back out? Those are all the big question marks. If I really wanted to, I could get her in here and just use some screws to hold those in place. I think I'll hold off on that because I don't want to stress her out too much the first time doing it. The other idea too is to put a squeeze bar in, so I think I'm just going to get a 2x4, attach it to here. I should. This is a little wobbly, so I'm not sure if I'll do it there or to here. This is also a little wobbly. It'd be nice to get away without the squeeze bar, so I may try getting without the squeeze bar. We'll see how much she moves around and kicks when we get her in here. So make those adjustments and we'll carry on. So I realized I could just reverse the block idea. So instead of having the angle irons be underneath and the block sit on top of them, I just put the angle irons on the block and they slide in just like so. Works just fine. and they pop right back out. They sit up there, good to go. Now, obviously, with the way those are, if the moving piece, don't know what it's really called, but if the moving piece were to move too far, then it could fall in. But that's not really the worry. You know, when Strawberry's head's in there, it's not going to move further. It's not going to squeeze her head more. None of the dynamic action is going to cause that. If anything, it's going to keep trying to push this way, which the block will stop. So I think it's going to work. It's one less thing I have to worry about, especially since I can't find any hinges. So it's a hardware run I don't need to make. I can swap out the bolts later because right now they're functional. And that's what this is about. I want to see if I can get Strawberry's head in there, get her locked in to where I can manipulate and possibly milk. So let's give that a shot. Okay, I'm gonna try and lure Strawberry in. I've got some sweet feed. I'm gonna go out to the field and entice her over and see if I can get her head in there. And then we'll go from there, all right? I think she's coming. She's kind of followed me. She's not too sure. She's kind of like, you don't feed me at this time. What's going on? She's coming now. So the thing I want to do is I want to make sure she comes in through here. So far, so good. Let's see if I can get some. Looking for behind. Is that a little better for you? No? It's okay. Shh. You're okay. You're okay, Mom. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Wait a minute. Shh. It's okay. You're okay. Got some. There we go. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. You try and catch some in a bucket? You let me try and do that? You're okay. All right, Mama, I'm not gonna push you too much. You did fantastic for me. Thank you so much. We'll open that up. She's about done eating what I gave her, which wasn't much, just to keep her in there, keep her occupied. You did so good for me. Thank you so much. Just making sure she got her head in. I don't think she'll have a problem getting her head out, and I think those were close enough that she wasn't able to get her head out. I'll watch the video back again and see how much she actually tried to pull her head out while I was down there messing around. But she liked to kick a little. She's probably going to keep trying to kick a little until we get into this routine, and that's what it's about. I believe, from what I've looked at, it's about getting into the routine. It's about getting her to figure out, hey, all they want is a little bit of milk. Just have to stand here and eat. It's all good. Once she knows that, I'm sure it'll be no problem. I'm a little concerned. Yes, yeah. I'm a little concerned because I was only getting milk out of 2 of her teats, 2 front teeth. So I don't know if those are the ones. Good job. Good girl. Yeah, that's a good mama. Yeah. So I don't know if just those are the ones that Patch has been nursing on, so those are the ones that are just free flowing. I don't know if I'm looking at mastitis. I don't know what that looks like. You're not gonna drink your own milk, sweetheart. But look at that. Look what I was able to get. So excited. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yep. No, that's all the grain you're gonna get for now, though. Yep, that's all the grain you're gonna get for now. This was just a test run. I'm gonna put that out there. No, don't spill. It's not spilling, but I don't know if I can open the gate without spilling it. Gonna have to figure that out. Yep, you're all done, sweetheart. Liquid gold right there. So excited. Okay, so I'm going to call this one done for now. Still want to switch out those bolts. You got some scratches? Here, I'll give you some. Here. Still gonna switch out those bolts, but not necessary. It's functional at the moment. The blocks worked great. Seemed like she doesn't need the squeeze bar. She just needs to get used to what we're doing. So I think this is a success. We're gonna put it down as a success. And if we need to follow up with failure later on, that'll happen too. But until next time, God be with you all and all that you do. And remember, keep the faith and keep up the fight. God bless. Bye-bye.